Ethereum is token to watch. We'll be looking at Ethereum, also looking at Bitcoin, with a mind of understanding that we are in this crypto week, whereby 3 different laws are slated to be passed. We have obviously heard by this morning, we heard that the Clarity Act and the Genius Act was stopped at the House, but they will be taken to another round, and let's see how that affects the market. So let's just jump right into the video that we have for you today. First, looking at the Ethereum chart, this is very, very bullish for us. Looking at the MACD right now, it's showing a bullish uptrend, and it still shows a trend that's still looking like it wants to continue this uptrend. So this is what we're looking at Ethereum. Of course, being Ethereum, it is the grandfather of all other altcoins. And what do we see across the board? There's a lot of altcoins now moving. They have woken up, and a lot of people are already calling the altcoin season. So this is what is telling us that is in the near-term future. So we have to start packing our bags and start getting ready to jump on these trades to be able to capitalize and take advantage of a lot of opportunities that will come out of this. Looking at the Bitcoin chart, what do we see here? Bitcoin, after the dump from yesterday to the lows of 115, we have seen a pull up back around the 118,300 370,000 levels as of this video, as of recording this video right now. And we should be looking at a resistance, as us facing a resistance around the highs of $118,900 levels. So this is what we'll be looking at for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can maintain this bullish structure for now, let's see if it gets rejected at that resistance. Then if it gets rejected, what we should be expecting at this rejection level is for us to maybe chop sideways before we pull back down again, back to retest that support of $115,200 level. This is what Bitcoin is telling us. Ethereum, like I said, is looking incredibly bullish. We still remain above our trend bullish flag that we have drawn, but something to watch out for on Ethereum around the $3,222,000 levels is something of a resistance for us to look, a local resistance. So we should be looking at that. Even if you're in this trade and you have made money, that should be a level for you to take profit if we continue to go higher. So we'll continue to look at what further candles are telling us. But for now, I think, just looking at it, I think we might get maybe sideways movement in the next 2-3 candles before we move further upward, or telling us what to do next. This is what we are seeing on Ethereum. Looking at the liquidation levels, we can see right now we have about both sides equals, both long and short are equal on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is a battle between bulls and bears right now. And what do we see on Ethereum? There's a lot of longs right now. So a lot of people are actually predicting it, just like I said at the outset, at the start of this video, Ethereum. Everything is so obvious that Ethereum is the next thing to run and the next thing to do. And you can see there's a lot of longs right now in Ethereum, while there are so many, not as much shorts on Ethereum. So that is quite interesting for us to know that a lot of longs are piling up on Ethereum. So that might even incentivize a lot of market makers to fake out to the top, maybe fake out to the top to 322 before they nuke the price down to our levels of $3,000 levels. This is something yet to be seen, but we'll be watching the levels to anticipate this further moves. And what do we see on the crypto fear and greed index? We have inched back from the highs of yesterday's greed, and we are just maintaining that structure. A lot of people are not as much as greedy as it was yesterday or the day prior. So all those are tampering down, emotions are tampering down, and our emotions are getting regulated little by little, which is good for the market. So we should be expecting all these moves in the crypto charts. We are also looking at the 3 different bills that are being passed this week: the Genius Act, the Anti-CBDC Act, and the Clarity Act. These 3 bills will be very, very interesting for us to see, looking at other markets and looking at other altcoins. So our eyes right now will be spotting other low-cap altcoins for us to make money from volatile swings in the near term. This is the video I have for you today. I hope you like and subscribe, and you pay attention to our videos so you are up to speed and you stay ahead of the market so that you can make money just like me and all of us in this channel, that we go from zero to Ferrari. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.